Live. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
it is
would be
now.
great
It is
material
now.
if we
We're
were
good.
live.
Butter.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Lauren's dog is finally
Butter. Come here.
here. He's not
Come
cooperating.
No, he's silly. He doesn't understand. No, come here. Do you not want to talk to Bruce?
Oh,
what's going on?
boy. No, dogs love me.
He didn't want to talk to you.
No, dogs love me. I smell like sausages.
That's a health issue, I think.
I'm a moose. I'm like half venison.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was being very difficult before we started today, so.
Well, you know, he's the goodest of boys.
Yeah, sometimes. I put up a little gate so he won't leave the area and go downstairs without me, but I have a feeling he's going to knock it over at some point.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Why don't you show your face? There you go.
Oh. Very nice.
So you look like a worm. Anyways, lots that happened in the short period of time where I kind of gave this all a break because I was busy with Blake stuff last week. Nothing too, like, document-wise, we don't have anything too crazy to go over. I mean, I guess there's the bankruptcy stuff, which we'll skim through, but we'll probably go over that more with Tiff later on.
Nice.
She just got back from a wedding, so she won't be with us tonight, but she will be back soon. But other than that, document-wise, it's just like, so we have the notice of appeal in Mike's case, and we'll pull that up real quick. Everybody knew she was going to appeal in Mike's case. I don't really know how much she really has to argue there. The thing is, she just didn't show up. She was given an ADA accommodation. The judge gave it to her, and then she just didn't show up again. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what she was expecting at this point, but
yeah.
He's doing something back there.
I mean, if you litigate in California, you might want to go to California.
Yeah. Well,
just an idea.
It doesn't help, and like, this is stuff that we haven't seen per se, but we heard like Omar or maybe even Rachel talk about it. Don't quote me on that because I don't know which one of them talked about it, but like the emails they were getting the night before, she's like, I will not be attending because there's a cult person as a court reporter. So that doesn't help your case when you say, I explicitly say I will not attend because there's a JFC person as a court reporter, and then later you're like, well, I don't understand why you dismissed it. I had a medical emergency. Well, you weren't going to show up anyways. You announced yourself.
Yeah. I think Omar went over that on his recap video.
Yeah. And honestly, that feels like half a year ago, and it's been like a month.
Right.
So I'm forgetting like who said what, where, because I know both Rachel and Omar shared some details of like whatever was going on behind the scenes there. But yeah. I just honestly, it all kind of ran together in my brain when I was trying to pack it in there so I can make room for other stuff. So I
think Omar was taking the brunt of the direct communication.
Yeah.
Laura was pro se.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that she would have. I don't know how that would go if Rachel was getting most of the communication with Laura. I'm like, how would that even go? I would be scared if I were Laura, but like, I don't know how that would go. But Laura's not afraid of anybody because she's insane. So,
Oh boy.
Not in a literal sense, but in a colloquial sense.
Figuratively.
I got my Jeff cup, and I don't know if you guys.
Oh, amazing!
Seen these
legal vices?
Yeah, you can still get them off of his old website, I think.
Oh, cool!
But I've had this for a little bit, and I got one of his shirts too.
Very good.
Yeah. Anyway, so she's appealing this, which there's not really much to appeal. So she said she's appealing the order or judgment. Other describe and specify. Okay. Appeal from the November 5th dismissal of the petition. I cannot talk tonight. Petition to renew domestic violence restraining order, an appealable order under Family Code 6345B and Code of Civil Procedure 9041A10. Okay. Sure. But anyway, shortly after she did this, what was the date on this?
The 5th? This looks like a DocuSign signature, the 4th.
Yeah, I mean, I've used the same thing, but the 4th, I can't join tonight or watch the live, but please get
talk about
use this.
Uh-oh. Am I frozen, guys? What's going on?
Guys, Greg just hacked my computer.
I wondered if I was lagging because
My browser keeps kicking me the fuck off. I don't know.
there's two of you. You're twins.
Are there actually two of me? Because I can only see one.
I can see two of you.
Well, fuck me then. Hang on. Let me.
Maybe I don't know what
let me
chat
look.
can see. Maybe they just see one of you, but I see two. It's interesting.
I'll be back.
Oh, there's going to be three now. Oh, well, I don't know. Chat, can you still hear me? I'm going to read this Tilted Lawyer. I can't join tonight or watch the live, but please talk about Gingerbread's girl legs.
Okay. Is this
and
working now?
grandma biceps a few times before the show is over. Yeah, you look great, Lauren. Use his gym selfie for reference. What? No, we don't have to drag
Well, I don't
David
want to.
Gingras for his whatever.
Well,
his
I can't
athletic.
pull up the gym selfie because I don't want to get copyright struck. Again,
Yeah.
because Omar would be the one who has to help with that. So, I don't know if he actually wants me to do that or not. But anyways, I did have a little bit of a note from David that I wanted to share with everyone, just in case they missed this, because I wouldn't even have noticed if someone hadn't texted me yesterday. But here is this. David wrote me a little poem.
Also, I don't know. Have you ever watched the Summer Olympics? Some of those ladies, they do the they throw the shot put or they run. Their legs are serious business.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
sure.
saying.
So, anyways, this guy, we all know that he had some choice words to say about me to the court in California in a case that he wasn't involved in as a client or a lawyer. But he, made this whole big deal about how mad he was that Omar and I used like memes of him, basically, or that I said that his brain was as smooth as a porn star's butthole. And okay, maybe he didn't like that, but Mr. Free Speech Absolutist used this in a court filing to say that I was doing a credible impersonation of him to the point that it was criminal identity fraud.
I'm not sure that's something he would say about himself.
No, but I would just like to have everyone keep that in mind when I read this.
Yeah. Also, Discord nicknames are not the same as Discord account tags, which is when mods and things look at Discord accounts, you're looking at the account tags, not the nicknames can be anything.
And he knows
they kind of don't matter.
Uses Discord. He uses Discord. But anyways, remember that number one, he got really upset about me saying mean things about him, and then number two, that he told the court that he was in danger and that like people are in danger of dying because of a Charlie Kirk style assassination because people are mean about people on the internet. Again, Mr. Free Speech, right, is saying basically that I'm leading people to possibly hurt him in the style of Charlie Kirk because I called him a butthole. Now keep that in mind. He says we must stop this before more violence occurs. Keep that in mind when we read this little.
Give me a break. If we go back to when he entered the case and we just make like an Excel spreadsheet of all the rude things he's said, right, about Dave Neal, you, Omar, PS Creative, Megan Fox, Rachel Juarez, and we just made a list of all this, random JFC people, it would be this huge spreadsheet of unhinged statements, violent metaphors, right? It just all this stuff that is, this is why the bar is looking so closely at him.
Yeah, no,
it's one reason among others. Yeah. And, he likes to say a lot, hey, I'm nice to people if they're nice to me first.
Yeah.
This is a very transactional way of looking at the world.
I was extremely nice to him, by the way. I think everyone knows that.
When you want to approach the world as if it's a positive place and you want to do better, you have to be the better person and not be like, oh, okay, if I think somebody might be sort of rude, I'm going to go unhinged and be crazy rude in response. That's not the correct response. That's not the healthy response in life.
I mean, I'll be honest. I have been extremely rude to him at times, but he deserved it because like I said, I was very, very nice to him, exceedingly kind and understanding, and gave him all the grace in the world. And then he said some really crazy shit about people that I cared about a lot. It was obviously like he was abusing Laura's victims online, and it was just insane. And I'm just like, I'm learning all these things about him, like that he abused a minor at some point in time. And I'm like, well, then why am I being nice to this guy? And so at some point when he started just like, he continued to just like blow up in the most clownish ways possible. I was like, you know what? I can outdo that. So I was like, we can go back and forth like this all day long. I can be crazy too. That's fine.
Yeah. And I mean, we're just here, doing random internet commentary, right?
Right.
He was serving as counsel
Yeah.
for a client
Yeah.
in the case. This is not the same domain. We can go do some improv or some comedy or whatever. He's doing a litigation job. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's just terrible. All of the horrible things he said, these analogies he's used that have violence towards people's families. I think that takes it way too far. That's the thing he should be specifically apologizing for. None of this generalizing, or equivocating or whataboutism. He should just be straight up apologizing to Omar's family, Dave Neal's family, and to you, Lauren, for saying terrible things about you.
Honestly, I don't want an apology for him saying terrible things about me. I want an apology for him abusing the court system as somebody who knows better than that. If I were ever to get an apology from that man, it wouldn't be sincere for me unless he admitted, hey, this is what I did with the court and I should not have done that. It was improper.
That's fair. That's fair.
You may or may not ever get the bar to do anything about it, especially in California. It's hard, but they want me to like give specific facts to basically prove that he's not as stupid as he comes across. So like you can't prove that he's not that stupid and he actually knows that you didn't do these things is basically what they were saying. Like you can't prove that he's not that dumb. So basically he could have said that in good faith. He might actually just be that fucking dumb.
You're saying California is giving him the benefit of the doubt by assuming he's a dumbass.
Yeah. So basically I had to give them more detailed information within a certain time frame, and like basically they're gonna have to like review it and see if they'll open it back up. But and if they don't, then they don't. I mean, that is what it is. We as members of the public have a right to make those kinds of complaints if we feel like there was wrongdoing. And if it doesn't work out, I'm not gonna go burn the bar guy online. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go be like, this guy's a piece of crap and the bar has wronged me personally in some way. I'm like, okay, if you really believe he's that fucking dumb, then I get it. Okay. So I can't really do much about that. My hands would be tied at that point, but all I can do is explain myself the best I can. And if it doesn't work out my way, it doesn't work out my way. But all I want is a voice most of the time. It's like when he said all that to the court, and I just wanted to try to get it struck from the record, which the judge hasn't ruled on, by the way, but like that's fine. All I want is to be able to say my piece. Really, that's my whole thing. Is like, I have always had such a hard time where I feel like I've been wronged in some way and I didn't get to say what I wanted to say about it, or I just had to sit there and take it. That's the worst thing ever to me. So being able to speak up and say, hey, I think this was wrong, that's all I really need.
Yeah, you want to feel okay about what you did, that you did your best regardless of outcomes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't want to be the kind of person who handles it in a way where I would like go make a bad YouTube video about the bar guy and say he has cognitive deficits and some kind of great, you know what I mean? Like, I don't ever want to be that.
Oh, that's one of the rows in Excel right there. Yeah. Of the litany of things he's said that are just completely off the rails.
Yeah. Anyways, so keeping in mind what I said about him saying that I'm doing such a credible impersonation of him that it's fraud, and also that he's concerned that there will be more violence in this world if we don't stop people from saying mean things. Okay, because he didn't like what me and Omar said about him online. Keep that in mind when I read this to you. Okay. By the way, he's screaming here in caps. Note to self, David, stop talking to himself, by the way. These people are trolls. They're not acting in good faith. They shit post from their basement, not because it's true. They post lies to get a reaction from you, just like Lauren. I'm in an attic. I talk about this all the time. I'm like, I'm not a basement person. I'm an attic person. I'm in an attic.
It's just rhetoric, right? He's just
Yeah.
lumping everybody together. He's calling everybody trolls or whatever. It's more of this.
I'm
It's
not
the
bothered by that
strategic
either.
rhetoric, right? It's not
Yeah.
substantive. There's nothing here that's like,
Yeah.
okay, we have IP logs showing some particular person is sitting around trolling
Yeah.
the internet, right?
And we have no idea. I have no idea who he's talking to here, but he made an entire blog again about random anonymous commenters where he's like ranting at them. And then he's like saying that I'm doing something somehow. I'm like, dude, I have nothing to do with this. I don't comment on your blog. The one time I commented on his blog was very early on when he took his case. I was like trying to tell people like, hey, knock it off, like criticizing Laura's appearance, basically. And that made it into a court filing. And since then I haven't commented on his blog at all.
No.
So, and unless it's like this when I'm talking about it online like this. But
yeah, and the other problem here is he starts out attempting to sort of analyze a singular comment and then a reply to that singular comment. But then he does this generalizing. He goes from the specific to the general by saying these people are trolls, not, and then he says what the generalization does. And this is a thing people get wrong a lot. If you're talking about something specific, you need to talk about that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking about statistically significant phenomena that you can measure scientifically, then you can talk about these general things that apply to large populations or large phenomena or whatever. Mm-hmm. You can't go from one to the other. You really need to either stay in the domain of talking about a specific thing, or you're doing science where you can talk about something in general, statistically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's just unimpressive. It's unimpressive. Aside from the all caps, I mean, that's a whole other.
Well, somebody says wrong again. Florida doesn't have basements. That's true. Well, this isn't actually an attic. This is like a loft. It's the second floor of my house. It's not. I'm not actually in an attic to where I have to like go up a ladder into the fucking roof. You know what I mean? But like it feels like an attic like space, but it's not. It's not a basement. But I make fun of myself a lot. So
you're overlooking.
Attic. Yeah.
Things.
So I can see my downstairs right there behind this.
That's nice.
Screen. Yeah,
it probably gets hot. Does it get too hot in the summer? Or?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. But I have lots of fans up here, so it helps. So, all right, let's see. Anyways, I don't know why he's bringing me up here. I guess I hadn't paid attention to him for like a week or two, so he was like feeling lonely. So he decided to bring my name up again. I guess. Deep breaths taken, calm, zen. I don't think so, man. Look, if I have learned anything on this amazing journey, it's that I can't win over everyone. Wow. Well, the thing is, like, he had me, like I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but he's now here writing about what a worm I am.
I'm not sure he's won over anyone.
No.
I mean,
win over anyone, but like
he's really glass half full on the can't win over everybody. Like, bro, I don't think he won over anyone.
I think and maybe even Dave to some extent at some point. It's not like he didn't win anyone over, but he didn't lose us immediately. You know what I mean? Like,
what?
Like we gave him a chance and we like read his stuff and we were just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, there's
and then,
no choice.
He came out of the
right?
gate so heavy on Dave.
He was the lawyer. You have to read his filings. Like I mean, if you're gonna read Woodnick's filings, you gotta read his filings or Corey Keith's filings or whatever. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and I mean, he sent that crazy email to Dave, which was just insane. And Dave, I heard what Dave said on his podcast today, which was really nice. Dave is one of those people, like, I've been so busy with my day job and then like family stuff around the holidays and all that, and then covering Blake's case and then a little bit of this and that. So like I get distracted from this stuff for a couple weeks sometimes, and I lose touch sometimes with people when I'm trying so hard to juggle other things. And Dave's just one of those people who's like, he's always going to be there. So like, I don't have to worry about it. You know, if I don't talk to him for a couple weeks, I don't have to worry that problem. You know what I mean? There. So,
I don't know if I'm lagging or if you're lagging.
I'm so tired of my thing freezing. It was definitely me.
Okay.
Something's up on my computer.
There was some lag.
Yeah. Anyways, did I like freeze off a lot or?
You were saying sometimes you're taking a break, but something.
Yeah. He, I don't have to be in constant contact, if that makes sense. Like if I didn't have time for this for like a week or something, I'm not going to worry like, oh, Bruce is going to be mad. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Like kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Like you don't have to worry about if this person's still going to be in my corner or whatever. whenever I come back from this little hiatus that I'm taking. I don't have to worry about that with him. So this is just kind of what I was trying to say.
Well, look, Lauren, you have a unique view of how these cases can interrelate to, mental health and psychology. And, we have fun streaming from the layman's perspective here on these court documents and everything. And you're prepared to look at things, and if it tells you, that you have one conclusion, you'll have that. And if it tells you to change your conclusion, you'll change it. And you're trying to approach these things fairly and have a good time and just contribute something positive. And I think that's what Dave is trying to point out that he appreciates. And that's what we all appreciate about you. And you might be frozen again. Anyway. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, what else is going on? We got, we'll always be here for you too, Lauren. He showed his true colors from day one. Exactly. I mean, the guy came on the case and immediately went on Twitter to start talking about the first thing he was going to file onto the docket. And it was just contention right away with this guy. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I unsubscribed from him when I saw he hit 1,000. I'm petty. That's funny. I mean, the guy can make videos. He's, that's the thing I always say. Oh, there you are, Lauren. Okay.
My computer, that helps. Okay. I'm going to restart my computer. I'll be right back.
Oh, geez. What should I do?
I know. I'm sorry. But if I don't restart it, I'll keep freezing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can right now. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back.
The chat is saying I broke Lauren. It's not me, guys. I didn't do it. All right, it's the Moose Show, guys. What do you want to talk about tonight? Put your questions in chat. We can talk about anything. Do you guys like my light fixture back here? I got these Edison bulbs. My cat's over here taking a nap. Cat lady says, sing a song. Oh, do I have to? Go look at Discord 3 Lauras. What is it? No, I can't. It's not. Is it time for Discord? What are you guys doing? Oh, why are you doing? Oh, no, I do not look good with. I need a haircut, guys. Show the cat. Where? That's her butt. Okay, anyway, it's not really exciting. Is it cold and snowy there? Yeah, so I'm in Wisconsin. I'm in South Central, guys. South Central Wisconsin. We had, I think it was right after Thanksgiving, we had 10 inches of snow. Then we had like another inch or two of snow. And then on Sunday, we had like an inch of snow. Bruce, what is that poster in the back? So that's, let me get, it's over here. Yeah, so Dave Neal did a show in Seattle, and I was living in Oregon. And I went to the show, and if you went to the show and got a VIP ticket, you got a poster. And that's the poster. We designed it in Patreon, so I have my poster. It's signed. Omar's here.
Yeah.
What's up, folks?
How you doing, sir?
I'm driving home. I got a good 5 minutes.
Well, don't drive and stream. That's dangerous.
Well, he's not
too late.
On the camera.
Too late. Yeah. Somehow it's a step under texting and driving.
Hands
I'm just
free,
talking.
Though.
Hands free. Yes, sir.
What's up?
Yeah. So listen. So I didn't read that whole blog. I just saw the portion of it that you had texted me, and you were talking about David being upset with people saying mean things. I guess the problem that I have is with David, you don't know who he generalizes so much. He lumps JFC into everything. And then that kind of leaks in to his pleadings to where like Inside Edition is now JFC. Well, actually, I guess you could say that's Laura Owens. But he overgeneralizes. Like, for example, the main things that you said about him, and you joke and say that you weren't very nice to him. There was a time where you kind of were. There was a time where you were fair. There was a time where I was seen as like a neutral party or could potentially be a person that would advocate for their side, and then I wasn't, and then I was JFC. But the reality of it is, like, I'm not sure who JFC is. I still haven't followed this case since what, April of 2024. I have no idea who he is when he refers these things, these mean things that people said to them.
I
But
mean,
he lumps you in.
Some pretty bad things.
Yeah, I mean,
The
problem is it's a label. And if you're using the label in a sentence structure where that noun is not the important part of the sentence, it's okay. So if you say, hey, look, the JFC community has discovered that an ultrasound was faked. Okay, because you're just trying to figure out what's going on. It's not about, you're not sort of judging a person or a community. You're trying to talk about an ultrasound that was faked. What he does is he uses the label, which has no, what do you want to call it? Disambiguation process to it. So for
uses
example,
the label of discredit the same way that Trump does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll make the JFC the subject that he wants you to draw a conclusion about because it's important, but it's vague.
Right.
Here's the example. If I say AAA members, blah, 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 okay, I can tell if Lauren's a AAA member or not because you either pay your dues and you get a membership number or you don't. There's a scientific test you can do to determine if Lauren is a member of AAA or AARP or something like that, or has a Netflix account or not. With JFC, there's no scientific test. I can't just walk up to a person on the street and be like, I'm going to determine if Jim here is a JFC.
But what he does,
it doesn't.
He'll define it like this. He will objectify it and he'll say that, look, these are all the shitty things that have happened. And then he'll just label everything that's ever happened as JFC. Like, for example, in his pleadings, he took a bunch of shitty things off the internet and things that I had nothing to do with, or Lauren had anything to do with, or any content creator had anything to do with, that were literally just social media accounts that were randomly posting stuff on Reddit or in Discords or wherever they were posted,
Instagram,
and claiming that, this was JFC behavior and Laura Neidigh is the leader of the cult. Therefore, she's also guilty of these things. And by extension, because Omar's been on a show and because Bruce has been on her show, they are also guilty of the same thing. That's what he does. That's his playbook. That's all he has. But it's an unsophisticated way to go about it.
Bruce didn't even get a shout out in that. What the hell?
That's good.
He had a whole screenshot. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem to understand the nuance. Like, if there's one person or a committee or something that runs this JFC, like, it's not. He lacks the ability to go down to the correct level of specificity for what he needs to do. This is the number one reason I don't think he does a good job at his PR or his litigation, because it's the attention to detail and discipline to go to the correct level of detail that you need to do a good job that he does not do, unfortunately, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, part of PR is not so much attention to detail. It's squashing the bug and throwing all the guts around and trying to get everybody infected with the bug guts, which seems to be his style. So he'll take, for example, the JFC Instagram account, which is necessarily run by one singular person, as far as I know, and try to attribute the objectives or the activities of that one person for that one account into the entirety of the community that supports or pays attention to this case. And it's a playbook. It's a very familiar playbook. Donald Trump uses this playbook. He demonizes or a subset of humanity, and he attributes all of the bad things to that subset of the group. And if he dislikes what you say about him or what you think about him, then he calls you basically that group. Like, for example, Marjorie Taylor Greene is now a traitor because she signed the thing to release the Epstein files. And I mean, it is no different than what.
I think we can classify, his inability to properly differentiate between the individual and the group, or his dehumanizing language, right? I think it all exists. Like, we can explain it on its own. We don't need analogies, but I mean, you can. But it's very simple, right? Like, he uses this language, like, what is it? Vile scum.
Nugget. Nugget, I love you.
Omar's at home, I think.
Yeah,
Vile
I hear Nugget.
scum. What is it now? Worms, Lauren? Do we get to the worms?
Yeah, let me pull it back up. We
And
were about to get to the worm.
yeah. So where you're going with this is dehumanizing language. And he does this to sort of make the reader, or the idea is that the reader will disassociate the subject of who he's talking about with like actual humans that you want to have empathy and sympathy for. And that makes it easier when he says, I want to convince you that these people are terrible and we should be able to sue Dave Neal for millions of dollars or whatever, right? Like do some, or sue Lauren into oblivion or whatever crazy thing he is going to claim he's going to do, sue the bar guy, right? He's trying to eat cockroaches or something. He's just trying to dehumanize.
Yeah.
And it's a linguistic technique that is associated with that idea about the individual versus the group.
Yeah. That's just a really weird strategy from a guy who is now trying to like go to courts and say, we need to stop what these people are doing, the memes and the name calling, because it's going to lead to violence. I'm like, dude, what is this? Like, pick one.
I mean,
pick a lane. I don't care which one you pick, just pick one at this point.
I mean, that it's weird because that could be an argument depending upon the content. But again, you have to look at the actual content. This is the guy that came into the case talking about how he was the Conor McGregor of litigation. That's not, I mean, that's inherently a violent illusion. But we all understand he doesn't literally mean he's going to go punch somebody in the face or kickbox them.
Well, I'm not sure
It's
anymore.
a metaphor.
Yeah.
he doesn't understand that when Omar makes or whoever made the thumbnail, you know, whether it was Omar or Dominic or whatever, that the boxing.
First of all, that thumbnail was not made in the midst of a DVRO case. That was literally a paternity petition. I didn't even create the thumbnail. It was an attempted comedy by Dominic. Yeah. He dropped it. It was not in a domestic violence case. And for him to try to lump that into Mike Marraccini's thing is just, like you said, lack of nuance.
It's a step too far, and it doesn't take into account the full context.
Furthermore, he knows better. He knows good and well that they had nothing to do with violence. He knows that he doesn't want the smoke is not a violent connotation. He's lying to the court. He's lying to all of you by continuing to pursue that narrative. And therefore he's trolling you with those representations, just like he trolled the San Francisco courts with his pleadings. And he's not to be taken seriously. Those were not serious assertions on his part.
Well, I don't know if he's lying, but he's either lying or he's unwilling.
They're not grounded in law or fact, Bruce.
No.
Case closed.
I know. But look, even if I sit here and say like, okay, I can't prove he's lying, he lacks the ability to have a conversation to get to the point of true understanding of what are we talking about. That's number one. And number two is, like Lauren was saying earlier, what's the alternative to being sort of, deceptive in a nefarious way? It's stupidity. So like, that's not a great alternative for him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, are you trying to be deceptive with your arguments and take them a bridge too far in an unethical way? Or are you just a moron? Which is it? Like, I don't know.
They could both be true. He's a moronic, slimy arguer of facts and did a poor job of trying to put together that narrative in pleadings that were dismissed as a sideshow. He's done this in this case going on over a year now. He did it in his appeal. He's not a serious, representative of how a lawyer presents facts in argument. He's literally trolling you. Like, this was a fight that belonged on the internet. This was a fight that belonged in the comments section of his blogs. And he put them in pleadings, stamped his name on it, signed it in ink, forwarded it to the judge, and asked her to literally professionally analyze what he's saying for its professional merit. That's what he did.
Yeah.
But really, if you take it in totality, what it was a 100% troll jab on the San Francisco courts, on Mike Marraccini's case, and everybody that was following it. It created a distraction, a sideshow for a case that ultimately got dismissed.
Exactly why the judge called it a sideshow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he obviously doesn't see it that way, but I feel like I said earlier, I don't care. Like, I don't care if you want to write the shit about me in your blog because I'm gonna troll you right back. But like, I would have cared a year ago, sure, not now. But like, if you take it to court, that's when I have a problem where I'm just kind of like, hey, you can't do that. Like, that's not okay.
Hey, folks, I gotta go. I love you guys a lot.
All right,
But I gotta bounce. All right, bye bye.
Bye.
I can't post comment. What is going on? I will nitpick everything. You guys can't stop me. I see you in chat. You cannot stop me.
That's what I bring him here for.
I will go to the nth level of detail while everybody else has gone to sleep. He's gonna
nitpick your comments, and then he's gonna go back to nitpicking the vlog.
Nitpick. Yes.
All right. Anyways, let's run through this real quick. Look, if I have learned anything on this amazing journey, it's that I can't win over everyone. Sorry, there's going to be worms in the dirt. Those worms survive by eating shit and excreting more shit. That is their purpose. Shit goes in, shit comes out. Some worms even have human-sounding names like Lauren, but they're still worms, and you owe them nothing. On the other hand, the festering turds in the dirt like Lauren, as worthless and harmless as she is, it kind of seems like you think I'm a little harmful.
Wait, are you a turd or a worm?
Unclear. Am I eating myself now? I mean, either way, we all know that this is just me doing a credible impersonation of David Gingras, as he says to the court.
Apparently.
Yeah. It still caused indirect damage because other people see their crap and don't realize they're reading worm shit, not real words from a normal human. There's a lot of things in these paragraphs that are like supposed to be crap. So I'm like, is there anything but crap in this analogy?
I don't know. I mean, here's the problem. Even if somebody is on the internet and you think they're like, somebody's on YouTube and you think their video is crap, like they're a flat earth. They're a flat earther, right? Yeah. You think it's hot garbage. It's okay for them to do that. Like, the solution is to talk about it and explain why you think it's wrong, not to just like go into a blog and say they're crap and they're poopy worms and they're worming the worm poop and the poop and the worms. Like, that's not the answer. The answer is you go in and you say, look, I don't think this video is any good. This guy did a bad job of explaining why he thinks the earth is flat. Let me explain why I think he's wrong. Yeah. And why the earth is oblate spheroid or a globe or a sphere colloquially. And then you go from there. Like, the solution to some bad speech is more better speech. But the problem is Gingras never comes back with the more better speech. He just goes on these crazy attack tangents, which are not convincing. Like, I could be convinced that Lauren was wrong about something if you just explain what it is very clearly, like with timestamps and URLs and evidence and a good logical argument. I just don't get that out of this guy.
No, he's been struggling for a while now. And then, he goes into, I think I might have closed this out actually. No, I didn't yet. He goes into talking about, like, after he goes on that tangent about me, he goes, to avoid any confusion, I'll just explain a couple of things. And then he starts talking about his childhood and his family's money as if I give a fuck. I really don't. Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen in passing, obviously people comment on it. And so, like, I probably said in passing at some point when I was mad at him something about daddy's money. But, like, I don't sit here and, like, think about that. Like, I don't care about his family's money. I actually don't care about his, marriage or anything that he's complaining about people.
Who asked him about this? Over. The comment in the blog?
What's that?
The comment in the blog.
I don't know if anyone did. Did they even bring this up?
I think they did. I mean, it's so weird because if, I think they talk about it here.
I didn't even read this comment, so
they both come from families of means, and their parents have handed everything to them on a silver platter. So this problem is with this commenter, pot calling kettle, but he goes on this crazy tangent to insult you. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, I was if you guys like paid any attention at all to what I was doing last week, I was very busy with a different case, which like I wasn't even really listening to this guy at all. I think I popped into Discord once or twice to like say hi and be like, oh my God, that's crazy about a couple of things. But that's it. I wasn't posting about it. I wasn't talking about it. I wasn't streaming about it. I don't even know what his deal is. So the only logical conclusion I can come to at this point is like, he needs my attention so badly. I don't know. He's still trying to like win or something. I'm like, it's not going to happen. Because either way it goes, like he took this stuff to the court that makes him look absolutely fucking insane. Maybe they won't do anything about it. Maybe they will. We'll see. I don't know. But like the outcome is either it gets struck and he looks like a dumbass, or it doesn't get struck and he looks insane on the record for the rest of his life. So I don't really know what he thinks he's going to get out of this. And I started to just like back off and leave him alone. He obviously doesn't want that. He obviously needs to win against me somehow. And it's not going to happen by calling me a worm, because every single time this guy does this, it's like I make a joke out of it and I move on. Like I don't care about that. If anything that makes me angry about what he does, it's when he picks at my friends. Like I don't really care if he calls me a worm or a feral cat or whatever else, or threatens me with lawsuits, or says we're going to have a problem if I don't stop saying I think he's on drugs, because that's my opinion. Like I don't care about that stuff. I don't. And he's never going to win. He's always going to be my bitch, because no matter what I do, even when I put the thing down, even when I'm not pulling the strings anymore, he obviously can't make a move without me being his little puppet master. So I don't know what else to say. Obviously, I adopted this into my life without meaning to, but you're never going to win, David. So you can keep doing this all you want, or you can go spend time with your family and move on. It's up to you.
Yeah, he's not convincing anyone. I think the thing, after staring at this for a few minutes here, like I think his strategy, somebody in chat was saying it's like these bully tactics, right? Like the fifth grade playground or something. And I think if you scroll up, there's this comment, right? And it's from whoever. Well, nobody reading this, if you go into Dave's Discord and you're like, who's pot calling kettle? Everybody's like, I don't know. Like nobody knows who this is.
Right.
So if he just starts name calling and calling them crazy things,
right?
Like doesn't mean anything. So he has to apply his bullying tactic or his name calling tactic to someone that it makes sense about. So it's either Dave Neal or it's Omar or it's you, because these are people that the audience can identify with. So I think that's why he shifts from the comment being the thing he's trying to debate with to just insulting you, because he doesn't really, there's no debate here. I mean,
right.
It's sort of a subjective thing about, did you come from a wealthy family or not? Well, what does wealthy mean? Like it's subjective, right? Like, so, he doesn't get into the detail. He has no attention to detail. So he gets into the ad hominem attack. He attacks you, or he'll attack Dave or Omar or whoever, Rachel Juarez. And that's his playbook. And he's got the playbook. And the playbook is not getting him any third down conversions, to use the analogy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's just, I'm his brain worm. That's kind of gross.
Oh, boy.
He's just, I don't know. He's fighting with these people. And I'm like, I know who Bobby was. I know
Lauren,
who Bobby
what's
was,
worse than a worm?
I don't know.
A half a worm in your dinner.
Wait, what? Why is there half a worm in your dinner?
Because you ate the other half and you didn't even know it.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, sorry. I thought we were like just looking at it was just like presented to you.
No, I'm just...
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much you like worms, really, Bruce. I don't know what you're into food-wise.
Wasn't there a kid's book about some kid who decided chopping up worms and putting them in chocolate chip cookies was a good business strategy?
What?
Isn't there a kid's book where that happens or something? And then the parents find out and they're like, you can't do this.
I don't know, but if you find it, give me the title. So
somebody in chat will know what I'm talking about. Someone.
I'm going to get that book for somebody, my nephew or something, if I can find it. Wow, we're really getting into it here, guys. Worm excrement creates wonderful black dirt for your gardens. I mean, I don't know what to say other than you're welcome, I guess, since that's apparently what I'm doing all the time, is just running around worm excrement.
There's always two sides to every coin.
Yeah, I don't know. These comments, like, I know who Bobby was, and Bobby, because Bobby told me they didn't care if I went and said, hey guys, by the way, this was an AI comment that this person like went and copy pasted, and then David just did a whole blog arguing with the AI post, and then he like continued to kind of do that a little bit, and then now here he is making blogs again, talking to random people. I mean, like, I don't know, and somehow my name's getting dragged into this. I'm like, sir, like, I'll sit here and I'll comment publicly on his blog because it's a public information from an attorney involved in a high public interest case, which still has issues going on because there's that whole, debtors thing. So I'll do that, right? But I'm not like sitting here thinking about your inheritance and your upbringing. Like, I don't actually care. Like, I come from a pretty well-off background. We weren't rich, but I never worried about anything. I never had to worry about paying for school or anything like that, and I was very lucky for that. But I'm
Chet
not going
wants
to
the
judge.
bankruptcy documents.
Yeah, we'll pull it up. You'll get it when I pull it up. Sorry. Anyway,
Get it when I'm ready.
well, I did buy them and like post them in Discord. So if you're like dying to get them right this second, you can go find them there, or you can wait for me to pull them up. That's my thing. So, you're welcome, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was saying now. So, but I don't care. I'm not going to judge you for like having stuff when you were growing up. That's not something that I care about.
It's not about his, I don't know. It's not about his personal life or what. Like when I hear to, call him a bad person because of the way his life went or something. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Again. That's one of these things. Like that's one of these things to say. Like, oh, something in his life happened. Like if let's say he had rich parents. Oh, he had rich parents. That's why he's an asshole now. No, I mean you can't. I don't think you can just draw that. That's a bridge too far, right?
I don't think there's a direct link between having rich parents and doing what he did with a teenage girl either. So, I don't think that's the end all be all of excuses for why he is the way he is. And I don't care if it is or not. The point is he is what he is now. And that's what bothers me. So I don't really care about, frankly, I don't care too much about.
We're trying to follow the cases.
Why.
I mean, people, it's human nature to want a root cause and get like, why did this happen? Why is somebody like the way they are? We all want this answer, and we want it to be one answer or at least an easy answer, but it's maybe not the most relevant thing.
Anyways, since like nothing else in here is really relevant. I know he talks about his jobs. His previous jobs to like show that he didn't grow up spoiled or something, but then I don't think he ever mentions the thing about Taco Bell in here. Just saying. Which is important because if when he worked at Taco Bell is when he allegedly abused a minor. Went to court, got off on a technicality, so that was crazy, but whatever. He likes to leave that out for obvious reasons. It's very transparent. Anyways, I'm gonna pull these up from Reddit, guys, because they usually have redacted versions.
Yeah, that's what we want.
And I didn't redact anything, so, and they have everything posted here.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Let's see. Right. So this isn't like her parents have filed for bankruptcy, but now she's filing for bankruptcy, so it's a little different.
Now, Lauren, remind me, what chapter of bankruptcy did her parents file?
13? Was it 13? Guys in chat? I think it was 13. But I'm not positive. I think it was 13.
And when we talked to Tiff, she said that if that gets kicked, they might just try to redo it at 7, right? So Laura's starting straight from 7.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So the parents are doing chapter 13. Laura's doing 7. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a lot of this stuff is just like we're not going to read through all of it, but we'll get to the stuff where it talks about money that she owes or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Some boring stuff here. How many creditors do you estimate that you owe? 1 to 49. Well, one of them's Clayton.
At least it's not more than 100,000.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on that, honestly, for mine, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to borrow $1 from 100,000 people. So, all right.
Yeah. Anyway. Sourdough Reen, who's pretty good about these things. So she doesn't qualify for 13.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. How much do you estimate your liabilities to be? 100,000 to 500,000. What could those be?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. It makes sense now.
Yeah, it does. How much do you estimate your assets to be worth? $0 to $50,000. Okay, whatever. I guess like I'm with the horses and stuff. I guess her parents are claiming they own them too, right? So it's like she doesn't really own much of anything except like a car.
MG Law says you have to have regular income to qualify for Chapter 13.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, like, she told the criminal court that she was leaving the state when she got permission, leaving the state because she had to work and she's employed by her family. It specifically said, which I thought was one of the funniest things ever in my life, Miss Owens is employed. And I'm still not over how funny that was. But like, clearly she's not employed, and she puts here that she has no income and all that stuff. I'm like, so how does that compute? Exactly. I don't know.
Hmm.
But obviously she has no income. Like we all know how fucking broke she is. But like she tries to pretend that she's not, right? So just more and more of her saying inconsistent things all over the place. Yeah.
I wonder if in terms of saying, well, if she does have these LLCs and things, maybe that's what they're referring to in the indigency filing.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're
But
just
she doesn't-
mixing they're using the same term to sort of mean the same thing
Yeah.
or different things here.
She doesn't like sign any of this stuff. Oh, well, I mean, there's one there, but some of this other stuff, like she doesn't sign that.
Weird.
Didn't sign that. Okay.
Sometimes these things you don't have to sign everything.
I guess.
Tiff,
I don't know.
Tiff would know. I don't.
Yeah, we're lost without her. It's over.
I know. Right? Well, we can look at the debts at least, because I think that's what everybody's interested in.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. Assets 19,950, blah, blah. And then she says her liabilities are 263,750.08.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just keep going because Tiff's going to have to explain some of that other stuff to us.
That's a lot of Culvers.
So there's the car that she owns, I guess.
Wait, where's the car? This is important. What's going on? Oh, yeah, we saw this in the body cam footage, the Hyundai Tucson. Okay. So what is she saying? Current value is $13K. Current value of the portion you own, $17K.
Someone explain that to me.
How
wouldn't it be the other way around? The entire property was 17,000 and your portion would be 13? I'm confused.
No.
I don't get it. We're just talking about the car, right?
Yeah.
So why is the entire value less than the portional value?
Because I read a comment somewhere that she recorded that the car was worth less than she owed on it. And I was trying to figure out if that's what this was.
I don't know.
But anyway,
the car. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
It's $4,000. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, so the thing with the car is like I was talking to Layla about this when Layla let me know. Like right after Mike's thing, we had a day where I talked to Layla on a live stream, and Layla mentioned she runs into both Jan and Laura at Barry's, which is an expensive place to go work out. But Laura drives there, and so I was like, well, that's interesting because people who have epilepsy, the way that she claims to, they have to have a doctor's note, a specific doctor's note, allowing them permission to drive, and I wonder if she does. Or I wonder if she created one, because I don't think that she, honestly, I don't believe anything that she says health-wise. I don't know that she actually has epilepsy.
This is actually, this hits home for me because I have a relative who died of heart failure after epileptic seizure, who had the sort of grand mal epilepsy for the majority of his life and had to, even on medication, would have a seizure once or twice a year. And of course he could not drive a motor vehicle because, and I went to a high school while I was a junior or senior at the high school. Somebody had a seizure and they ran over two of the students.
Oh, wow.
And they died.
No, it's a big deal.
So this is why if you have these seizures, even if you have medication, you generally don't drive. And it's a serious thing. I mean, I had to go clear out his apartment and everything after he died. And
I'm sorry. That's really sad.
All that.
Yeah.
And it's a big thing. We would take him to get the medicine and all that and help him out, give him, because he couldn't drive, right? So I would drive him around and all that jazz.
Right. Yeah. No, dude, it's a big deal. I mean, accidents can easily happen. And it's, not just to the person driving, but like to the people around them, so it's a big deal if she's driving a car and she says she has epilepsy the way that she does. And she's not, maybe she's taking medication, maybe she's not, but she would need to be seen by a doctor and to be like regularly monitored to be taking that medication. And so I just find that interesting, as if that is possibly another piece of the puzzle as to like her faking her illnesses. It's like, have you ever seen anyone for your epilepsy and talk to them about driving? And are you supposed to drive? Are you allowed to drive? that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds like she doesn't like to go to appointments.
And there's
So-
like people in
What?
chat are saying there are people that can get a doctor's clearance.
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that.
no, absolutely.
It is
So,
possible.
yeah.
I'm just, with Laura is not a person who engenders trust.
No.
So when she makes these claims like this, like that's why I have this reaction, because it hits to
Yeah.
me like, do I trust her or not? Like I understand
Yeah.
that there are people who can be cleared to drive.
Yeah, so my ex, she had a kid, and so we would drop the child off to her father for like his time. He had like custody every, like towards the end of the month for a week. He would have custody of her, so we had to drive her to him, and he had epilepsy, so he would have to see the doctor and like get cleared to drive, and he had to take his medications regularly so that he could drive. But he was able to do everything regularly, function regularly, as long as he was complying with his medical care. But then you have someone here who clearly doesn't comply with their medical care for their reported conditions. And so it's like a real concern. Why are you driving around? Especially if you're getting free Ubers from the lawsuit that you did. So it's kind of crazy.
It's very suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you saying you're open to dating moms? Dude. I am just trying to make it to Tuesday.
Based on what?
I'm trying to make it to Tuesday.
Now, I told Chet before, anybody that wants to date Lauren has to go past an interview panel that includes me and Brad and I don't know about Omar. Maybe we'll keep him off the panel. But in general, there's going to be a panel.
There's a committee.
Yeah. We'll put Rachel on there. I don't know. And yeah, you got to get past us first.
I would approve of Rachel being on the committee,
There you
but I don't
go.
think she would want that responsibility.
I'll talk her into it.
Yeah. Well, she'll be there when I get a divorce, so you know,
jeez.
I'll need a divorce attorney.
We'll have Omar do your prenup. We'll do that.
Yeah, there we go. It's all settled now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll all be fine.
Yeah. I don't believe she gets free Uber. She lies, and no company would leave open a liability after a lawsuit like that. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know the whole details of the Uber lawsuit. All I know is I think she's full of shit. So I'm just kind of like, well, this doesn't add up, does it? Anyways.
Oh boy. Yeah. So we've got a yeah.
Electronics, iPhone, computer.
These are
equipment for
assets?
sports, I guess.
Kayaks. Oh, she doesn't have a kayak?
No, I guess not.
She and Gingras are boatless. Oh, rude.
God.
Terrible.
Well-used horseback riding tack. Okay.
She's like well used.
Shoes and clothing, much of it used. Okay, so we're saying
Used.
clothes here, everyday clothes, blah, blah, blah. She's saying she has $750 worth of clothes. I have seen the mountain of clothes in your casita piled up to the ceiling. All right. I think you have at least $1,000 worth of clothes in there, but you know, they might not be worth much now, but they were when you bought them. Okay.
Wait, much of it used implies some of it is new and hasn't been worn, like with the tags on it or something. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I'm assuming that she does have some stuff in there that she hasn't worn, but you know, I could be wrong. So,
It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, hang on. My mom keeps trying to FaceTime me. I'm like, Mom, I'm on the thing.
Do you think she's trying to throw her parents under the bus here by saying she doesn't have any heirlooms or any jewelry of value? Like, my parents didn't give me any good jewelry, so I just have this $250 worth of shit jewelry.
I think it's more so they don't like think that she has anything of value to take, or I guess, right?
You think she's playing it up in the comments here?
Maybe. I mean, I'm assuming that she's gonna like dig a hole in the back of the casita and bury some stuff in there, but the heirlooms are probably sitting out there right now.
Oh dear.
Technically, they're not in her possession; they're underground.
Oh,
You know?
She could make a treasure map, and you have to 5 paces from the I don't know, the gluten babies.
She values her animals at $1.
Wait, what is this? 2 rescue dogs, one a 15-year-old toy
Yeah.
poodle mix, and the other a 5-year-old mutt. $1.
$1 for 4 dogs.
Because you have to put anything there? Is that like a perfunctory dollar?
I guess.
Chat, what does that mean? Her dogs are worth 50 cents each? Poor Buttons. Buttons isn't even alive. Do you think Buttons is worth 50 cents?
Oh, okay. So I thought she was describing 4 dogs. So she's describing the 2 dogs are the 15-year-old. Okay, and the 5-year-old. I got it. Okay. I was confused. That's
50
still
cents,
bad.
Lauren?
Yeah, right. That's terrible.
I feel like Buttons is worth more than 50 cents. Oh, well.
Butter.
I mean,
Worth more than 50 cents.
the ashes of what? Butter? Oh, Butter's still here.
No, he rolled over. He's like, you come over here. Yeah, okay. Maybe later. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. This is just probably just because I don't know anything about bankruptcy documents, but that just seemed funny to me.
Once you punt the dog, the value goes down 25 cents.
Okay. Money you have in your wallet, $7.74.
Wait. In your wallet?
Money you have in your wallet, in your home, in a safe deposit box, and on hand when you file your petition. She puts it in her wallet. I have $7 left.
She got $7.
Yeah.
You can't even get a Chipotle burrito for that.
Nope.
Guys.
Yeah.
Poor Laura.
Which, she told Greg she wasn't broke. You look pretty broke, hon. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, but she's not in a basement, Lauren. That's the point.
What about her barn cats, Megan and Lauren? What happened to Megan and Lauren, Laura?
Are they worth 50 cents?
I think she killed them off.
Oh my God. Maybe they're just roaming the streets.
Could be. All right.
Can't even get 2 quarters.
Bonds, mutual funds, or publicly traded stocks. You got a couple of banks there. Right? Oh, Charles Schwab and E-Trade. Never mind. I don't know what E-Trade is.
Oh, look at that. Flush with money. That's a far cry from the $450,000 money market account she told Clayton she had.
I mean, she's a little off. Non-publicly traded stock and interests in an incorporated and unincorporated business, including an interest in an LLC, partnership, and joint ventures, 0.
Well, yeah, that's for the interests. Like,
okay.
I don't know, like stock and interest. I don't know if you have.
So what does this mean? LLC
capital expenditures or something. Like she doesn't have like a server farm for her LLC that she could just sell.
Okay, so this doesn't mean that she doesn't have an LLC.
No, she has LLCs. They're listed in here.
No, I was about to say, what the fuck?
This is about like, is it a publicly traded thing, or do you have like CapEx, capital expenditures?
We're speaking language that I simply never learned.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah,
I trade in Dogecoin.
Depreciating assets.
All right, let's see. Nothing here to see. Okay.
Maybe even the fun, like if your LLC has its own bank account and that has money in it, you might have a 50% stake in that. That's what they're looking for, I think.
Okay, gotcha. So the dollar value of all of that was $1,000, basically.
Yeah, she's claiming the value of her interest in the businesses is 0. Yeah, exactly. Which I don't know. It's either weird or they're shitty businesses.
Both?
I think the latter.
Do you own or have any legal or equitable interest in any farm or commercial fishing related property? No. Quartet Farms doesn't count, I'm assuming.
Well, wait, what does it say? Fish?
Farm or fishing? Commercial fishing?
Well, she's not farming.
What is a Quartet Farms?
Look, you're not growing horses, Lauren. They're not a crop.
You don't know what she's doing.
A farmer. Oh my God. Okay.
You don't know what's under those piles of clothing.
A farmer grows a crop like corn or something. Now a rancher would have cattle, and you have the baby cows, and then you make the hamburgers and you go to Culver's as a rancher. See, here's the thing. Quartet Farms is the name of the LLC. It's just a name. It's just like a decorative sconce.
Whatever.
It doesn't mean she's farming.
Well, I know she's not farming, Bruce. She doesn't want to clean her house. Okay. All right. Anyways, her total personal property is like about $20,000, basically.
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay. Creditors who have claims secured by property. Clayton Eckerd. Who's Clayton Eckerd?
I don't know.
Never heard of him.
Some bachelor.
Yeah. Wasn't he the one that dumped all the girls at once? I don't know.
Ooh, bad move.
I should call him.
These things happen, though.
I texted him the other day because I've been seeing lots of videos of Clayton's cameos, his latest cameos. People go because that's how I first got in touch with Clayton years ago.
Oh, he's on the cameo. That's cool.
He's still on the cameo, right? And so these girls are asking him to like dance and shout into the camera and stuff, and he's doing it. And I texted him the other day. I was like, what is this with you like dancing for pay for women other than me? He was like, I've been doing it a lot.
Hey, get that bag, baby. What can you do?
They better be tipping you good.
Damn. Tell him I say hi.
I will.
Yeah.
You are not dancing for money. I'll let him know. That's
No.
you're
Not right now, anyway.
yeah. Well, maybe we'll save that for later. Maybe a retirement job. You know, if you just need something to do.
Side hustle.
All right. SPNA is for the Hyundai Tucson. That's whatever for the car. Yeah, that's it. I guess just Clayton and the car. The loaned her for the car. Okay. What is this shit?
Unsecured claims.
All right. Afterpay. I know what Afterpay is. I've used Afterpay. Okay. Olivia mental health. She owes over $2,000 to this mental health. I'm assuming all of those are no-show fees.
If you want to see this as a list, I think the Reddit post has this in list form.
You're probably right. Yeah, let me just.
Or this.
There's probably nothing else on this. So.
No, we need to see her LLCs listed out. That's interesting.
Do they have
and
that?
then let's look at the Reddit. We want to see that. It's in here somewhere, isn't it? She's got a couple LLCs we want to go through.
Where does that start?
I don't know. It's probably after this.
Your non-priority unsecured claims. Oh, no, it's
boy.
Sonoran Rance Services is. Okay. I know what Synchrony Bank is. The Valley Law Group, LLC. I don't know who that is.
It's real informative, Lauren.
I'm doing my best here. I'm reading the words on the page.
I'm saying this list is in a nice bulleted form on Reddit if you want to look at it in one page instead of scrolling up and down all over.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 sec. Olivia is the Tucson clinic she got charged for the court cameo. Good. Yeah. Okay. So,
interesting.
But she has the practice is under a different name though. Like the nurse practitioner that she used in Tucson is under a different practice name. I don't know. I'm confused by that. It could just be the billing name. I don't know.
Oh, this is the lady that showed up on Zoom. Okay.
How is she paying for the car with no income? How do you do that? Hang on.
Well, you finance the car.
I'm trying to do a fake blowjob and I can't do it. Hang on.
Oh, I was going to answer the question.
No, I'm doing it wrong, guys. First, can you make a fake blowjob with your face?
No, I cannot, Lauren.
No, you're not even trying.
I'm not going to try. No, that's a trap. It's a trap. Not going to do it. Not going to do it.
It's like my mind just won't let me do it. I don't know, dude.
You go finance the car, and then eventually, like whoever, Chase Bank or whoever, tries to charge you and says you owe $600, and then you just don't pay it.
But she's
you
had
cross your fingers.
How long has she had it though? Because she must have been not paying it for a while.
I don't know, man.
Right?
That's a good question.
I'm so confused. All right. Anyways, where were the LLCs at?
Oh boy. One of these pages has a nice list of them. I don't know where they are.
Well, while I'm waiting,
maybe it's down here by the employment because she has no employment, no gross income. See, look at this.
Not employed.
Oh.
Sorry. Didn't I just read in the court that Miss Owens is employed? This is so strange.
Yeah, that's a little. I mean, it depends on if you have sort of a defunct LLC. Do you consider that being employed or not?
She probably does.
What's the technicality on that? I want to understand.
I don't fucking know.
MG Law might know.
Yeah, you might.
He should be doing this.
He should be doing this.
He needs to go over this document, I think.
Yeah. Your expenses. Is this a joint case? No. Okay. Do you have dependents? No. You are the dependent, pretty much.
Okay, these are interesting.
Okay.
These are her expenses.
Phone, internet.
$400 a month
for phone and internet and cable. I don't think you need all that, dude.
That seems high. Unless you have like the cable package with all the channels.
I guess.
A couple cell phones or something. Like how many cell phones is this?
Oh God. Well, you know how she likes to text people from different numbers.
So. Yeah. So that number jumped out at me as being kind of high.
Yeah.
Food. Oh, this is the interesting one.
Food and housekeeping. Have you seen your house? It's no one's housekeeping in there. What?
That's a lot of food.
Per month? What are you talking about? I mean, I can inhale food like any other fat ass on the planet Earth, but like I'm not spending $1,800 a month on food. What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, it's not per year. It'd be too low.
No, maybe it is. No, that doesn't make sense because of the phone stuff. Yeah, monthly expenses.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you doing for $1,800? Girl.
I think if I went to the Italian restaurant every day, I would have to tip my servers so much money. Like they would love me if I spent this much.
Girl, what are you doing? Like I have my own problems with food, right? But your problem is that you don't eat it. So what are you doing for $1,800 a month? And I know you don't clean that casita. So
I mean,
like,
unless it's like the DoorDash plus tip is every day or something. I don't know, man. This is crazy.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to. I don't like to judge how much people eat or spend money on food. But in the context of this bankruptcy, I'm like, what are you actually doing for $1,800?
No. It's not about judging if somebody's eating too much or not enough or what they eat. It's about, does this number make logical sense in a filing? That's
no, it doesn't.
what it's about.
Because I overeat, if anything, and so I don't spend nearly that kind of money on food every month. That's insane. I don't get it. Like I actually just don't understand. Is she just going out every meal or like ordering in every meal excessive amounts of food?
I would think so. Yeah.
Is she maybe charging for the whole household? I don't know.
That's
like if they were so they filed their bankruptcy, right? And then maybe she still had a credit card or two that wasn't maxed out yet. Maybe she's feeding the whole house, but she didn't mark any dependents, so that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. $200 a month on clothing?
I know nobody's doing laundry or dry cleaning in that house, so Jesus.
That's a lot of clothes.
Yeah. Personal care products and services, I don't know what that is, $100. Transportation,
fine.
$50. Don't know. Again. Entertainment, clubs, recreation, newspapers, magazines, and books, $250. How much did the horse show cost?
$250 at the club. $250 at the club.
Car payments for vehicle one, $432 a month. Okay.
Oh, it's $432 a month. It's not even $600 a month. It's economical.
So every month she says she's paying $3,300.
Well, no, these are her expenses.
Yeah, she's paying. That's what she's paying, right? Paying $3,300 and all this stuff a month, right?
Living the dream.
Okay, well, she has a college degree. If she actually cared about anything other than scamming dudes, she could be making way more than that per month. Enough to pay off, at least.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, because I know the job market is not fantastic, and I know that it is hard to find jobs that pay well these days. But I'm saying, like, all this time that she's been doing this, she could have a job where she's making way more than that at this point.
How much do you think she spends at Barry's? Because was that part of the $250 for entertainment?
I don't know, but from what Layla said, because Layla only does a certain number of classes per month, and sounds like it's definitely not as many as Laura, and Layla pays like a few $100, I think. I can't remember exactly what she said. So it's
$250 seems low for her Barry's expenses.
Yeah, for recreation.
Suspicious.
I don't know. That's really, and Jan goes too, so I don't really know what's going on there.
They're doing cardio.
It sounds that way, yeah. God.
I don't know what happens.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if anything else in here is like what we need to read, or we need to go to the Reddit post now, because I don't see anything else about LLCs in there.
There should be a list. Where are they?
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Here's
Identify legal actions, repossessions, and foreclosures. Within 1 year before you filed for this, were you a party in any lawsuit, court action, or administrative proceeding? Yes.
Yes, she was.
I filed a DVRO against Marraccini. Not a debt. I filed a DVRO against Gillespie. State of Arizona versus Owens. There's not been a conviction as of date of filing.
Oh, that's very glass half full.
I know. I was going to say, I'm surprised she didn't write I'm innocent.
I'm not convicted yet. Please, financial officers.
Owens versus Eckerd. Maricopa County Superior Court civil judgment enforcement related to prior paternity case. She has like so many dudes on here. Like, how do you look at this and not think, what's wrong with this girl? All right.
It is interesting. There's nothing about the Airbnb in here in terms of either financial losses or financial gains.
Yeah, they're doing something sketchy with that.
That's an interesting point because
right.
Even if you're not making money from it, if you're losing money from it, you would think that would be in here, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Should be.
Oh, somebody says it's in here?
What's in here?
Okay, here's the LLCs. Here we go. I told you they were here, Lauren. You didn't believe me.
Sorry, my bad. You're right. You're way too smart to be shaking it for girls for money. Right. Anyways.
Why not both?
All right. Quartet Farms LLC, Liz Max Investment LLC, Keybacker. What's Stylet?
I think that's the horse tits t-shirt.
Oh, nice. I have a knockoff.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I like it better than the one she made.
That's why her business isn't making any money, Lauren, because you're cheap knockoffs.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. Is this new?
People
yes,
are saying
new.
People are saying that Airbnb got signed over. She doesn't, she's signed out of the Airbnb, I guess.
Dude, I don't know what happened with that. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Stand by, please.
Creative financing is a very interesting way to look at it. What else do we got? Most judgments are discharged in bankruptcy. Okay, that's good to know. Witnessing Butter murdering Lauren over here while I'm reading this financial document. Schnitzel Ninja has it. She has what?
My headphones came out. Hang on.
She's got the load. What? I don't think it really matters. Okay. Clearly, her expenses have been paid by someone else, so she should have just put 0. Interesting point. Yeah, what all is her parents paying for versus what is she paying for? What's her money versus their money? It's not very clear to me.
And what money for both parties? What money?
Yeah, I mean, Schnitzel Ninja has the list of debts. Yeah, I think the Reddit post has this nice condensed. They condensed. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at this. So number 1 on our list is our good friend Clayton Eckerd.
Let me zoom in a little bit.
The nice thing is they're not sorted in financial order. It would be nice if they were sorted in descending financial order.
Well, this is way better than what we had before, and better than I could have done. So let's put it that way.
I'm gonna nitpick everything, guys. Everything.
Good Lord.
Okay. We got the Hyundai Tucson, $17K. I think maybe what they're saying is that it's worth $14K, but she owes $17K or something.
This makes more sense now, yeah.
She should have got that gap insurance. Anyway, let's see. Maybe that's only for collisions. Afterpay. I don't know who that is. Aliva Mental Health. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anthem Law. Okay. Blue Cross Blue Shield. More healthcare. Barclay Gap. I believe that's probably like a store credit card for the Gap. I looked that up because I was like, what is that? Capital One, that's got to be a credit card. Chaparral Veterinary Medical Center. Okay, so medical for the dogs or the horse or something. Cherry Tech. What is that? That's interesting.
Cherry Tech. I have no idea what Cherry Tech is. Chat, you know what Cherry Tech is?
Somebody should look into that.
I would look it up, but I have a dog.
Comenity. That's another healthcare thing, or what
no?
Is that?
Comenity is a bank
thing. Oh, so it's probably a credit card. Credit One Bank, 2 debts. January Technologies. Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
Intriguing. Kickoff, $100. Colesrud Law, $14K.
What?
Well,
I don't think she paid them very much.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, how much did they really do? So they did a few filings for her and went to a few status conferences, right? And I think they probably spent time going through some of her early discovery for the first 7 indictments, which probably was non-trivial compared to the amount.
Quick.
Yeah, that'll be non-trivial compared to the amount of time they spent in court, which will be a little less. Now, the rate for going to court might be a little higher. So she probably ended up paying Colesrud. I mean, I don't know what it would be. It wouldn't have been, they wouldn't have just handed him $150K and he burned through that, I wouldn't think. for what they did before they dropped out. This is probably like a retainer. Like, and why would she own 14K? Like, did she overrun her retainer and never fill it up? And that's why they dropped out? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, exactly, Madeline. I wonder if the 14K is the excess over the retainer. That's what I'm, and then because they started doing these bankruptcies, they just couldn't refill the retainer. So Colesrud had to go. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Comenity is the Victoria's Secret credit card. Okay, that's good.
They have multiple. Comenity was the one that I used when I bought the engagement ring that I bought a long time ago.
From Victoria's Secret?
No, it was from what was it from? I think it was like Hellsberg. Yeah, but so Comenity they do different store credit cards. Yeah.
For some reason, Lauren, the idea of a Victoria's Secret engagement ring cracked me up way more than it cracked you up.
Well, okay. Maybe it just didn't sound that unrealistic to me.
I don't know. Anyway, I tried.
Yeah.
Oh, chat is on it. Each Barry's boot camp class is between $22 to $30 a class. If you get the holiday package, it's still $1,100 for 50 classes. If she's going daily, it's $660 a month. And we saw $250 for entertainment. So yeah, something's sketchy there.
Yeah, that's not adding up at all.
Where's the GoFundMe? Good question. There's nothing in here about any GoFundMe money.
No, nobody not on theirs.
The GoFundMe money is a big mystery. It's like a black hole of money goes in and doesn't come out. It's rough times. Mm-hmm. It's Hotel California all over again. Let's see. I see these charges all the time. Very good. Okay. As soon as they got over the retainer, they dropped her off. Yeah, that's what I think happened as well. So we've got, does anybody know what January Technologies is? And then let's see, we got Macy's. That's got to be another credit card. Midland Credit Management. No Waste Grindings. What do you think they're grinding up, Lauren? Tree stumps? What's going on? 1,100? It's not bad.
I'm sorry, what?
No, number 19, No Waste Grindings. What are we grinding?
Oh, they spelled it wrong. It's WAIST. No Waste Grindings.
No twerking allowed? What does this mean?
Mm-hmm. It's where you grind, but only with your tits.
I thought it's like grinding, like a grinder, like you want to get rid of the bodies.
No, it's not grinder. That's for gay men.
See, yeah. I thought this was like Fargo, where you put someone in the wood chipper. Like this is what happened to the gluten babies. They ended up in the No Waste Grindings disposal service. And that's why they don't post anymore.
I've done the best I can to explain this to you, Bruce. I don't really know what else to say.
I like No Waste Grindings. Is that like, why would Laura Owens need to pay a service to like make her grinder app more efficient?
I don't know. No Waste Grindings. I mean, there's a joke in here somewhere about how she kept saying she and Clayton were grinding all night long, but I can't find it yet. I'll let you guys know when I find it.
Oh boy.
It's in here somewhere.
That's how you get pregnant with twins.
Yep. No Waste Grinding.
Sonoran Ranch Services. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. We got a credit card, Sync B. The Valley Law Group, another lawyer. That's good. Waves.
Yeah, that's
Waves?
good.
Waves like an audio company. I think it's different though, probably. I don't know what
I have no idea.
It's only $200. Why do you have these things like $200? You can't pay. She's got $7 in her wallet. She can't pay the $210. Okay, I understand. Zip Pay. What is Zip Pay? Is that
No Waste Grindings. That's how she got pregnant with twins. They didn't waste the sperm. That's it.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I said. That's how you get pregnant with twins. I was there 5 minutes ago, Lauren.
There was no time limit.
Valley Law Group is Corey Keith, by the way. Support Corey Keith out here underwater financially because of Laura Owens.
So if I were Corey Keith, I'd just have to get away from that chick.
Just for our boy Corey Keith out here in his motion of candor.
No, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, sorry. Wait. We went over the Cherry Tech, right?
The what?
We know what the Cherry Tech is, right? Number 10?
No.
Cherry Tech is the financing for Innova Med Spa, which is on the criminal witness list. They sell HCG for weight loss.
Are you serious?
She's going bankrupt and
holy
she's
shit
HCG supplier.
Oh, wait. Okay, guys. So no waste grindings. Forget that. Cherry tech is how you get fake twins. That's how you get pregnant.
No.
I had it all wrong. We're getting it figured out.
Oh my god.
We're getting it figured out.
Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's awkward. To list your
Oh.
HCG supplier for your fake pregnancies in your bankruptcy documents, that is something else.
Oh, that is a find. Who found that? That's genius.
That was I don't know if I should say their name.
well.
It's a friend from Discord. I don't know if I should say their name though, because I
Okay.
don't know if they want me to.
It's fine. Everybody out here sleuthing like mad.
Friend, if you want to identify yourself, go ahead.
I'm
I'm
just sitting
cool with that.
here finishing my drink, and people are sleuthing like crazy out
I
here.
know, right?
What's January Technologies though? Let's Google it.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not? Maybe lip filler is one of the creditors. Oh dear.
January,
Maybe.
Humanity and Consumer Finance. This is what I'm getting so far. Was it?
Oh, it's a collection agency? Oh
Could be.
dear.
Yeah. A debt collector.
Oh,
Yep, you're right.
Trouble. Okay.
Probably from Fiverr.
Chet already called it collection agency. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. This case is strange as hell. I know, right? Accurate. Oh my gosh.
When you go bankrupt and you have to list your HCG supplier, god damn it. You just can't.
I mean, here's the thing. These guys, they go on these interviews or on Facebook or whatever, and they blame this whole situation, like with Clayton blowing up and including Greg and Mike, for ruining them financially or whatever it is, or ruining their LLCs.
Yeah.
All these problems were there before this Clayton case. It's not like you're going to have 23 debts, right? Just because I went to family court with Clayton. No.
It's Clayton's fault.
These guys have been developing a bankruptcy situation for a long, long time.
No, Clayton,
Tiff keeps pointing this out, but it's very clear, right?
No, Clayton bankrupted me too. I get it, hun.
Oh my.
Oh my is right. Okay. Anyways, I think we went through all this. I want to look at some of these comments real quick.
Clayton Eckerd, heartbreaker and wallet.
The
drainer.
judgment debtor exam tomorrow is canceled. Wait, why was it canceled? Did they reschedule it? Huh.
What happened?
The debtor exam for tomorrow is canceled. I guess they must have rescheduled it. I don't fucking know.
Well, maybe in light of these new developments of bankruptcy, they are going to
maybe she
refactor
posted something about it.
their work.
Yeah, let me see
Knob
here.
cheese.
Who said knob cheese?
It says knob cheese. That's
Where?
their flair, the mod flair.
Oh, wasn't that Omar came up with knob cheese? I think he started that.
Damn it,
pretty sure.
Omar.
Yeah.
Look, you got justice for Greg. You got some nice flair. Knob cheese. Thanks, Omar.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Look at Reddit for more information, probably on why that was canceled. I was so busy last week with Lively stuff that I missed some.
I mean, if it's canceled, that's kind of breaking news. So yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
We didn't get to the Gingras breaking news, did we?
Didn't we? What was it?
A bar guy filed his.
Oh, he
whatever,
did.
His I don't know. What
Is that
what do
true?
we call it? Spanking, naughty,
Spanking.
naughty lawyer stuff. I don't know. Like what do we call it?
I don't know.
Disciplinary committee.
I didn't know that.
I'll get there eventually, guys.
I guess I didn't watch his video, so it's kind of like, well, that doesn't.
Oh, Stir Crazy is saying the debtors thing is not canceled; it's stayed or whatever. Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's just going to be rescheduled. Okay.
No, he didn't file it. Was fake news. Okay.
Whatever the debtor's exam version of a continuance is.
Yeah. So no, they didn't file it. They said that David talked in circles and nobody filed anything, I guess. So
What?
I think he's just trying to confuse us.
Bar guy. I thought Bar guy filed something.
I'm a smart worm though, so I didn't watch his videos. That's fine.
Bar guy, we're counting on you.
Listen, man, the poor bar guy. I'm just like, shit happens when it happens. I'm not too worried about that. He seems very worried about it, obviously. But I'm not worried about it. I think the bar
He
is going to
should
get to
be.
it when they get to it. Obviously, they had a lot of stuff to go through, right? And like they got through that stuff from 2024. David was still acting like an idiot in 2025. So like, there's just a lot going on for those guys.
Yeah. You all are unbelievable. It's true.
I don't really know what that means.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
It's
reading the
unbelievable
comments,
how
but okay.
extraordinary we are, I think.
Yeah, we're just. Is that it? I don't know. I don't know what I did, so I mean, I can't really help with that.
We're on Reddit.
Is that a problem?
What?
I'm just gonna continue with the stream. Okay. Anyways, imagine having to file bankruptcy because you wanted the world to know you gave the effing bachelor a BJ. Huh.
Yeah. How did we get here?
I don't know. So we were reading the lists of creditors or debtors or whatever, and then I just was like, I want to see what the comments say. So
the debtor exam is stayed until the bankruptcy is figured out. Well, that could take a while.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Do you think she was just like waiting to do this bankruptcy until this opportune moment when it could delay something else? It seems very strategic in hindsight.
Yeah. Let's see. The piece of work one day before the debtor's exam. How does she qualify for a car loan? In December, she has no income. What about the horses? Doesn't she own them? No, she doesn't, I guess. Jan does now. Didn't she tell Clayton she had a $400,000 money market account or something like that? Yeah.
450,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else too pertinent in here, but I like to read people's comments sometimes, as long as they're not about me. And these are not, so we're fine. She's 35, unemployed, and has 774 to her name. That is correct. So.
Ugh. And some clothes. And non-heirloom jewelry.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. I think I've probably got to call it a night because it is
the audacity. We went through everything, didn't we? So what's next on what's going on in these cases that's coming up?
I honestly, I don't know.
Well, the debtor's exam has been stayed, which is disappointing because we now, I think the things we were looking for from that, we just saw. So that's interesting. We look forward to seeing more details about her appeal in the Mike Marraccini case. We look forward to the next, what do you call it? Status conference update in the criminal case, right?
Yeah.
Because we've heard from her new public defender who seems like he's, a chill dude who's, he's there to get it done. That's good.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen the last hearing. I never watched it. I was so busy last week.
It doesn't have a ton of new information, but it is interesting in terms of, sort of his banter with the judge or, and just also the amount of discovery is quite interesting. What was it? It's thousands of pages of discovery, plus all the body cam videos. And
I'll go through it. It's fine.
He has all those now, so
Yeah, I can help if anybody needs any assistance reading all that.
Cross your fingers for this public defender because he's got a lot of work to do.
Poor guy. Yeah, sounds like it. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta take off.
6,000 pages. There we go. And we got, what is this? Bankruptcy court.
I forgot to read these. Sorry.
Yeah, we need the super chats.
Real Karen Carson, thank you for the $5. No Waste Grindings' Deep Throat Training Program. Ah!
Ew.
Wheat Toast West Coast, thank you for the $5. Bankruptcy court can pull her proof of income provided to get these loans / lending and can result in more fraud if she lied. Oh.
Very good. Very good.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.